It's Jack Findaro here, here with Nichole Daher from Success on the Spectrum. Really looking forward to learn all about the franchise and its background and basically what the franchise is all about. So Nichole, thank you so much for joining us today.
All my pleasure, Jack. Thank you so much for having us here today. My name is Nichole Daher. I'm the founder of Success on the Spectrum, and we are a franchise that offers behavior therapy to children with autism. We serve ages 18 months to 18 years old, and it's like a school where we are teaching them, but children with autism have special learning needs. So each individual child has their own instructor at all times. We're one-on-one. So all franchisees must have one staff member per client, and they work with the children usually all day long. Most of our clients are here with us all day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, in replace of school. And we are teaching them all kinds of skills. If they don't know how to talk, we teach them how to talk, we teach them how to potty train. For the kids who are a little higher functioning and can speak, that have maybe problem behavior or aggression, we teach them how to self-calm, how to choose more appropriate reactions to not getting what they want or their needs not being met. We do school readiness programs where we work with the children, learning how to sit into a desk, learning how to raise their hand when they want the teacher's attention, how to work on a task without needing excessive amounts of help and to work more independently. And when we feel they're ready, we help them transition into school, which is our goal. We want them to transition. And then we teach them life skills even further than that, so that one day they can live independently without being dependent on a parent.
Great, thank you for that overview of the franchise. Now, Nichole, you're the founder. I always love talking to founders. Perhaps if you don't mind talking about kind of the background. I think it's always interesting to hear, how a business or how a franchise system gets started.
Back in 2015, I was the mother of an autistic child who needed therapy, and we could not find any places open for my child to attend. I went to several ABA centers, and they were all either full or they wouldn't take her because she was too old. So I opened the business for her. I had no formal background or training, made a lot of expensive mistakes along the way, figured out a lot of things, hired just the right people, got lucky, taught myself how to do a lot of things with insurance billing. This whole company was made for my child, and I never expected to love what I do so much. And what started out with just my kid ended up being hundreds of people's kids and daughters and sons. So I get a lot of personal satisfaction from being in this business and seeing not only my daughter make progress and becoming more independent in her life, but the other kids as well, my clients, that they've been with me for years. They feel like your children when you start them. They start coming to your clinic when they're 2 years old and they leave when they're 8 or 9. You feel like, oh, my baby's all grown up.
For sure, I can imagine that's super satisfying to be in a business that you have a personal connection with and really deep background, considering your story and your daughter. And if you don't mind, also defining ABA, since I know we know what it is, but for someone listening or someone's new to this, they might not know what that means.
ABA stands for Applied Behavior Analysis. It is a specialized method of instruction. You can teach any sort of lesson using this, and it uses reinforcement to encourage a child to get the correct answer. We also use what is called errorless teaching, which is a positive and reinforcing way to teach a child a brand new skill that may be difficult for them. Some kids are very audio learners, some kids are very visual learners, but every child is different. And with kids with autism, they may have multiple needs going on at once. And so with our one-on-one specialized instruction, we can cater the learning method to whatever works for them.
Understood. So from someone who's not as familiar with ABA, kind of the way I see it, it's someone that it's basically this learning protocol, teaching protocol for individuals that are on the spectrum, and it's specialized for them, correct?
That is correct. So, as a franchisee, you don't have to have any specific background or previous knowledge of how ABA therapy works. The franchising company will teach you all of those things, and you're going to hire your behavior analyst expert, your master's degree. They're called board certified behavior analysts. We help you find these people, we help you interview them, and they're the ones that run the clinic side, the medical portion of your business.
Understood. So franchisee owner for Success on the Spectrum would come in. They don't need to have a master's degree background in ABA. They can hire someone who focuses on that. What do the franchisee owners focus on when they become a franchisee?
As the CEO of a Success on the Spectrum, you don't need a formal business background, but really you need a lot of common sense. The CEO's duties include payroll, a little bit of marketing, performance reviews, all the hiring and firing, and we will teach you how to do the billing and insurance claims yourself. You do have the option to outsource, but it's always good if you know what you're looking at just so you can double check an outsource company's work. And it is a lot more simple than most people think. But we train you how to do everything from start to finish. We assume that a new franchisee coming in knows absolutely nothing. We teach you how to open your LLC, how to interview employees. We teach you how to do all of the paperwork, the credentialing, how to get in network with health insurance companies. That's who's going to pay you for this treatment. We help you with every single step, assuming that you know absolutely nothing beforehand.
Perfect. So that definitely opens up the opportunity to many individuals that might be scared or hesitant just because they don't have the background in this field. So clearly, Success on the Spectrum helps in all facets, and that's what we've seen. The best franchises we've come across, they do a really good job of that. And Success on the Spectrum would definitely be one of them that we'd include in that list. Taking a step back, would you mind talking a little bit about the industry, the ABA industry, and I guess kind of what does the industry look like, or other competitors? Like who are the other competitors as well?
ABA therapy is the fastest growing sector of the medical industry. It is huge. It started off as mostly little mom and pop shops. There are very few large companies out there, and as of right now, Success on the Spectrum is the only center-based franchise in the United States. So we're the only ones that offer support and help for you to start a business that is like this. It is extremely profitable. Success on the Spectrum is different from other companies out there in that we focus on the quality of the therapy for the child. We are BHCOE accredited, so we are a very reputable company. This is very rare in our industry. And we also give you the support of a big company while you still have that mom and pop quality feel about your own center. We are very proud of our reputation for being completely transparent with our parents. We allow the parents to watch the clients getting therapy live through our parent viewing room, and no other company does this. And so we stand out against our competition. However, competition is very few. The demand of this industry is insane. You will always have way more clients than you have staff, which is a great problem to have. You're just constantly hiring new people to accommodate the number of clients that call for services. As of right now, if you add up all of the providers that offer ABA therapy in the United States, we only meet 33% of the demand for this service. There are more and more kids being diagnosed with autism all the time. So when you ask me about competition, it's funny. There's just not enough of us to justify having actual competition.
For sure. And that's always something that I think about when looking at a business, like kind of like almost a moat. What's a moat around the business that helps the business protect the business and really helps business owner or franchisee do well. When they have a whole industry that's growing, a whole market that's growing, less competition due to certain certifications that are required, et cetera. That's always a big positive we see in the businesses that we look at and franchises we work with. So that's a great point you brought up. Now, in terms of for the franchisee owner, let's just say they become Success on the Spectrum franchisee. what do they focus on from the time that they are in the process of opening up their location?
The moment that you sign a franchise agreement with us and become a Success on the Spectrum franchisee, we immediately start training you. We start off with teaching on how to open an LLC. We help you with the tax structure of everything. We help you acquire in-network contracts with all of the health insurance companies that you choose to accept. We immediately help you post jobs listings to acquire employees. We help you interview them. We help you decide which person is the right one for the job. We help you look for office space. We help you draw out the layout. We want you to be successful. So we help you with every step of the business absolutely possible. We are reachable on demand at any time for you to ask us questions. There's always bumps in the roads. We have lots of video trainings that help you along the way as well, but most of our trainings are live and virtually, face to face. And each franchisee is going to have, different needs. Everybody's individual. There's different states that we go through, and we're able to help you jump over those hurdles. Once your office is actually open, you'll come to our corporate office in Houston, Texas, and train hands-on with us in person for 2 weeks. The CEO, the behavior analyst, and the office manager, the one who's going to be sitting at the front desk, is trained by us in person. You get to see everything that you have to do for your clinic within our corporate office clinic. So you see it in motion, you see it happening live, you get a better understanding of how everything works. Then once your center is open, we come to you and we help you for a week. And we stand over your shoulder and watch you do things for a week at your own clinic. And the support doesn't stop there. Throughout the life of your contract, we're always reachable. We always reach out to you to check and make sure everything's okay. It's very important to us that you are comfortable in your own position. Your job as a CEO is to lead your employees. They're the ones doing the work and they need your support. So we support you so you can support them.
Fantastic, fantastic. So clearly the support is there on the side of Success on the Spectrum, the franchisor level, helping the franchisees be successful, giving the tools to be successful. What would you say separates the franchisees that are very successful versus the ones that maybe don't achieve the same level of success?
I have found that the franchisees that lean on us more than the ones who try to do it independently are more successful, or at a faster rate, at least. The franchisees, there's one particular franchisee who calls me every single morning at 7:30 a.m. on the dot. I don't even have to set an alarm clock. She's always going to call me. But she's comfortable in doing what she's doing because she's asked questions. And I've made all these mistakes for you already, and we learn from each other. And anytime that we talk and have a conversation, it's a way that you can avoid the mistake that I've already made. If you have an employee that's giving you trouble, or a parent that you want to bring in more often that's refusing to help, if there's any sort of problem at all, we can solve it. Two heads are better than one. So we encourage our franchisees to stay in constant contact with us and help each other out.
Got it. So key points I'm hearing is have an open mind. Don't have a big ego and try to do everything on yourself. Work with the team and utilize the Success on the Spectrum team, and yourself included. And also follow the roadmap and know that that's the beauty of a franchise system. It's that for franchisees, they can come in and learn from all the mistakes of a business that's tried a bunch of different things, and taking that whole investment of time and resources to figure out the right model that works, and just use that model and execute. So those are the points we see in general that differentiate successful franchisee to an unsuccessful one, just in general, across franchises. Now, in terms of, let's just say someone watches this video, or they hear this, our discussion today. What are the steps to becoming a Success on the Spectrum franchisee? What are the steps, and what's the timeline look like?
If you are interested in owning a Success on the Spectrum franchise, you'll reach out to us through our website or through a phone call. We run background checks on everyone. We do interviews for everyone to make sure that we're a good fit. If we decide that you're good for us and you decide that we're good for you, we'll help you sign the contract, understand everything. We help you get a startup loan if that's what you need. And we immediately help you start looking for office space and looking for the territory that you're interested in. After signing the franchise agreement with us, we begin training you right away. We help you find your office space. We get everything settled from the time that you sign to the time that you open. It usually takes about 2 to 4 months, depending on if your building needs construction and how long it takes for us to find just the right employee.
Got it. Got it. Appreciate that. And is their first hire focused on what we talked about earlier? I believe it's the ABA certified
Yes.
individual. Okay.
The very first employee that you look for is your behavior analyst, your clinician. They're going to be the one to direct your clinic altogether. They're the most important key employee. We help you hire that person first. After that, we hire your office manager. They're going to do all the client intake. They're going to deal with all the insurance. They are essentially the face of your office. So your key employees have to be the perfect people, and we help you choose those. We want your business to be as successful as possible. And all three of you will come to Houston for the corporate office training to get that hands-on training. And as you hire more staff on after that, your behavior analyst will be the one to train your technician.
Okay, that makes sense. And then let's just say they have the location opened up. They have these first key hires. How does the franchise owner begin? I guess getting the word out, attracting individuals who might need this sort of support.
We teach you exactly how to find good employees. We have job descriptions already set out for you. We help you post them in the places that are most effective. And a lot of analysts, technicians, and office managers apply through our website. As soon as we know what territory you are interested in, we post it onto our website and people are able to apply, and it will go directly into your Success on the Spectrum email.
Understood. Got it. How does a franchise owner start getting the word out and bringing in clients?
As soon as you pick the office space that you're going to be in and we know the address of your company, we will post it on our website. We create a Google My Business listing for you. We put you up on social media and on LinkedIn. Clients immediately start seeing you pop up in their area through their Google Maps or Apple Maps. And it is quite common that most franchisees have a waiting list of at least 2 clients before they ever open their doors. Once we get close to knowing when your construction will be finished and when your office will actually be open, we help you market. We help set up ads for you. We have a complete video library of commercials we've created for you. We also have a lot of digital literature and physical literature, paper literature that you can use when advertising for clients.
Got it. Got it. Thank you. That's obviously important to know for any business owner or potential franchisee. They're always curious. How did they get the whole flywheel spinning? So thank you for going over that. Now, in terms of my end, I don't have any other questions remaining. Are there any other items you wanted to cover about the franchise or any message you want to deliver to potential franchisees?
In order to qualify to become an SOS owner, we do a thorough background check on everyone and we interview each person. Quality is what is important to us, and we are looking for owner operators, people who will be there at their business and work hands-on and be very involved with their own office. This is not the kind of company that you can just hire a manager to sit at the front desk and walk away from. This is a business that has that emotional feel, that deep-seated root that needs relationships with your clients and their parents. So we're looking for someone that has meaning. In fact, most of our franchisees are autism parents themselves. Not all of us have none of us have any formal training in the field. It's just that autism is a place dear and near to our hearts. We are looking for someone who cares.
Got it. I think that's a really I think strong note to end on. And for anyone who hears this discussion, it's we know that not every franchise is for everyone, but if you're someone who aligns with this, the message, someone who cares and someone who really feels deeply, about this industry and helping out these individuals, this is a great franchise. So Nichole, thank you so much for your time today and helping us get the word out on Success on the Spectrum.
Great. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it.